Welcome to the final day of Lateral Challenge. So today is all about yogi's choice. So my choice is the Mermaid Pose. So to help you get into the Mermaid Pose, the Yin poses that I've chosen for you will be Swan and Sleeping Swan. So let's go. Come onto your hands and knees. To get into Swan Pose, slide your right knee to the right wrist and then walk your right foot to the left hip. Extend your back leg long and then walk the back leg back. Now, regardless of your flexibility level, I'm going to recommend you to put a block under the right sitting bone. Why? Because that's just going to help you steady your hips so you can focus on opening your heart and as well as your spine. So the mermaid pose requires a lot of mobility in your spinal extension. So that's what we're working on with the swan first. So now gently press down into your swan pose so you feel the engagement in the front hip flexor. You can walk your fingertips back and then puff your chest up and then look up. This is a really proud posture. So this is swan. You can see that there is a beautiful back bend here that helps you to stimulate the front side of the connective tissue, healthy compression into your lower back. And then just by puffing your chest up, think of something you're proud of, and that's going to help you to open the fascia between the ribs. Now, this is really good to help you prepare for the back bend portion of the mermaid pose. So Sleeping Swan, which is where we're going to start walking forward, is going to help you to open your hips so that it helps you get into the mermaid pose so you can do all kinds of fun variations in mermaid. So if you want to, you can dial your front foot forward slightly more. Now, this dialing forward is a variation. It's a bit more intense, so it's optional for you. And then slowly start melting the body to the front. So you can see here, this is a really classic version of Sleeping Swan. The target areas will be the outer hips, slightly in the inner thighs as well. So as you can see, as I fold forward, it takes the back bend out of the equation. So this really just focuses into the hips opening. Now, another variation you could do in the Sleeping Swan is Lateral Sleeping Swan. I like Lateral Sleeping Swan because it's just going to help me to target a larger area of my lateral hips. Yeah, but this is optional. I always say explore and see where the body takes you and shows you, right? So you can come on onto your forearms. If you're more mobile, you can come onto your arms and even your belly. And then slowly walk back. And then to come out to rest, I'm going to recommend you to come all the way up and then draw your back leg forward. Keep your heels up. And then you can do a couple windshield wipers with the knees. Do a small rest and then do the other side. So recommended time, I would say, do 2 minutes of swan and then move into Sleeping Swan for about 3 or even 5 minutes. So the whole thing will be up to like 8 minutes per side, yeah, which can actually be a full yin yoga practice if that's what you prefer. So that is my last tutorial for you, and I hope you have been enjoying these tutorials and you've been enjoying posting for the Lateral Challenge. I wish you luck and I hope you're going to win your big prize. So thank you so much for tuning in, and feel free to subscribe to my free offering. I offer a free 3-day yin yoga starter course that's going to show you what the meridians and yin yoga relationship, and then as well a free master class which is how to connect with your emotions through yin yoga and Chinese meridians. You can find all the links in the caption.